see the beautiful map of Nozomi down here in the server room on the side of Team Extreme. Nyx, Drax, and Carbone Magnum, and they will be fighting the side of the top building above 2. Uni makes some damage taken, gonna be dropping out and away. Fresh battery already down out of the fight. Tiger trying to get away as both his teammates are now down and out of that engagement. Nyx sees him. M11 doing a lot of damage, and it will be enough to get the team wipe as Team Extreme secure Vault 2 and are going to be moving that to the cash box.
Yeah, no, for sure. We see a very strong showing here out of Team Extreme. Currently in control of the cash box here. And we are seeing a bit of a brawl coming out of the likes of Flimsy, Dashka, and Funk. And Eshu here lost alive, going down for the likes of Last Minute.
Last Minute doing a good job on the opposite side of the field as it's going to be Chicken Soup coming into this engagement on the opposite side of the field against Team Extreme. Tiger Senpai taking out Drax. Cooney and Tiger pushing the issue, trying to get in their faces. Cooney low, gonna get taken out by Carbone as Carbone gets fresh battery down low as well. It's a 2v1. Tiger, RPG out. Carbone is gonna get the pick. Fresh battery looking for the exchange. Will get it. Drax coins though. He could find battery here if he goes up the stairs, but he's gonna run right by him. So it's gonna be a reset for the side of Chicken Soup and Team Extreme, filtering in one by one off of these coins.
Yeah, no, definitely unfortunate. Nyx here being pulled by Fresh Battery. Fresh Battery taking Nyx out. Just Carbone and Drax for the likes of Team Extreme here. Still in possession of the cash box, meaning that the defender coin angle is coming out once again, potentially from Nyx. However, risky play that'll leave him on 0 coins for the rest of this cash out series. And as we know with cash out, coins do matter. Battery overlooking the cash out here. Drax half HP. Winch being missed here by Tiger Senpai. However, the SA-12 trying to do as much as he can. Unfortunately, no RPG loaded. Carbone taking out Tiger. Cooney getting taken out by Drax. And Nyx taking out Fresh Battery. This box is going to Team Extreme.
Yeah, and while it looked like they may have been down and out, they're able to turn the tides in their favor. However, they all use a coin apiece, so they unfortunately will be down on resources going into the remainder of the 6 minutes that is left here on Nozomi. So they gotta be careful of utilizing those resources too sporadically, as Matterlock on the opposite side of the field, the only one left alive and will be wiped out. So it will be Misclick holding on to cash box A as Vault 3 now spawns. So right now, it's going to be Team Extreme and Misclick holding on to control of this game for the time being, as the next set of vaults are on the field here for these teams.
Fortunate showing here out of Team Last Minute does put them on $0. A very bad position to be in, especially when you've got the likes of Misclick and Team Extreme sitting comfy on nearly $16,000 each. However, we do see Team Extreme here in a fight with Misclick. Carbone half HP, Drax half HP, Nyx being taken out by Flimsy. Not a position you want to be in at all. Being in a 3v2, Drax on 2 HP, Carbone trying to get some damage onto Flimsy. It's going to be an uphill battle. Drax taking out Daska. Now, Carbone getting unfortunately left alone here as Flimsy takes out Drax. And it's just Carbone sat on height here, being pushed by Flimsy. Can Carbone pull it off on 2 HP? Unfortunately being immediately taken out by Daska.
Well, that's what happens when you have 2 HP in a dream, and that dream was very short-lived for Carbone, as he did manage to get the melee kill, but was cleaned up regardless. And on the opposite side of the field, it's going to be Last Minute wiping up that fight and keeping their cash out secure. Cash out D already underway, as you can see, is now just plugged, so a little bit of a stagger going on. However, that's not going to stop Team Extreme pushing into C instead of going D site. A little bit of an interesting choice, as they had plenty of time to go to either one.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, in Team Extreme's defense, they do have to push Misclick here. They do want that first place position. They don't want to deal with any sort of uncertainty going into the rest of fight for the throne here. And now we see the pad coming out from Team Extreme. Carbone trying to do the most he can towards Funk. Funk, 1 HP. Drax gets the winch onto Flimsy. Flimsy, 1 HP as well. It looks like Team Extreme can't quite finish their kills. However, they just started. Drax taking out Funk. Dasker going down to Carbone. The heal beam coming out to keep Drax alive and to keep Team Extreme in the fight. However, it does look like Team Chicken Soup did get the flip here onto this cash out, coming in for the sneaky third party. Funk getting rezzed by Flimsy here. Now we are 3 teams onto C, looking like a 3-way royale between these teams here. However, it does mean the team last minute are basically getting a free shot. They're coming up into the top 2 spaces here. Carbone, half HP. Dasker and Funk getting drops here very quickly. Carbone lost in Narnia a little bit. Cooney taking him out. Airshoe taking out Funk. Airshoe! What is Airshoe doing? He's come across the map. He knows that no one's contesting them and means that they can get some free kills here. And we see every single team losing members whilst the likes of last minute are completely uncontested, able to do whatever they want here. Drax getting the winch onto Funk. Funk taking out Drax. That's a wipe for Team Extreme. Funk, 2 bars being spotted by Team Chicken Soup. Chicken Soup still in control of Cash Out C here. We see Cooney going on top of Pillbox, and it's just Dasker last alive. Airshoe now rejoining his team as they rotate to Vault 5, and we are in a 4-way near enough tie here, Lightning, between the likes of Chicken Soup, last minute, Misclick, and Team Extreme. It's gonna be a close Vault 5 and Vault 6 for Cash Outs A and B.
Yeah, it certainly is. I thought for a minute there that we were going to see last minute try to come in and clean up that flank to take that box away and throw themselves in as the 4th factor, but they decided to go for their own box as they will be plugging this one in on B. As on the opposite side, Vault 6 has now started as it is a 3-way fight on Vault 6. Cooney getting low as they will have to retreat for the time being to lick their wounds and recollect their thoughts and actually transition over to B. They don't want to take this 3-way fight. So it's going to be Team Extreme fighting it out with Misclick. As Team Extreme find themselves in a bad way, but able to clean it up here as Nyx, unfortunately, is going to be in a 2v1. As I almost said it was in a 1v1, but he was able to get the defib in time. So Team Extreme falling out of the fight there, and the box will be going to get plugged in Vault A.
You know what I want to say, Lightning? It's nice to finally see some HML gaming coming out of last minute and coming out of Team Extreme, as well as Misclick. It's the first time in a while that we've seen HML be the dominating factor here. And now we see Team Chicken Soup get the winch. Tiger Senpai trying to get control of B here. A minute left on the clock at Cash Out B. Nothing much really happening here. Madalock coming in, jumping onto Tiger with the winch. Tiger fighting for his life here. Madalock and Tiger ruling it out. Heals coming out from both sides here. Madalock, though, incredibly weak. They do get the flip. However, it does allow Team Chicken Soup to get an immediate flip. But this does mean that the likes of Misclick are still leading. And unfortunately, we see Carney drop out. On the opposite side of the map, we do see Dasker go down to Carbone Magna. We see the likes of Chicken Soup now retaking this control of this massive high ground power position. And Carney being shot at by Cooney. Airshoe being shot at by Battery. And it's an unfortunate position to be in. The light and the medium both half HP. Madalock unfortunately not being able to do much with the winch. Cooney taking out Airshoe here. Tiger Senpai trying to do as much as he can with that SA as well. Carney getting the winch onto Tiger. Tiger dropping down a half HP. Barricade coming out. Carney 1 HP. Tiger still above half HP. Madalock lost alive here for last minute. And can he make this last minute count? Unfortunately, he can't. However, that means that the likes of Team Chicken Soup are going to be sat comfortably in first place. However, we're looking at Team Extreme here trying to keep in control of this box. However, we know the Team Misclick need Cash Out A here if they want to go first seed and make it into this final round here. Drax getting the winch onto Dasker. Half HP, not committing to the fight though. Interesting decision making here. And now we see Flimsy taking out Drax. Dasker still 1 HP. Cooney taking out Flimsy. What are we doing here? Team Extreme, we need to lock it back in. We do see the likes of Misclick going down to the wipe though. Airshoot coming in for a last minute fight against Tiger. Winch coming out from Madalov. There's no time. The gas line stall, preventing them from getting the flip. And it is Team Chicken Soup in first place. Team Extreme in second. Team Misclick in third. And unfortunately, last minute in fourth.